close to the Philadelphia airport, and now I'm on a shuttle. So I used an app called Whiz, and it was much cheaper parking here from for a week than it is parking at the Philadelphia parking garage. And they had shuttle service in the parking lot that would take you from the parking lot over to the airport area. So that's where I'm at. And I'm literally about 2 minutes from the airport, and I saved probably about $50. So that's a little tip if you ever want to travel out of Philadelphia and park your car. So just got off the shuttle. That's the shuttle right there, and we're staying at the Philadelphia Airport Marriott. Literally 2 minutes. And you know, we're flying on the American Airlines tomorrow, so it's perfect. I wanted to be close, so I'll show you all how it all works. The airport, the hotel is connected to the airport, and it's very, very easy. So it's first time flying with my youngest daughter, so I wanted to make it as easy as possible. As you see, they have a gangway, or a walkway that'll take you from the hotel to the airport.
So I would like to expand on the Wally parking. So you may not have heard clearly in regards to how I was able to find that parking lot. So basically I have a app which is called Whiz on my phone, and it allows for you to be able to, you could type in any like address or landmark or location where you're going to, especially when you're going to like bigger cities or maybe close to the airport or train stations, and you're trying to find some reasonable pricing for parking. The Whiz allows for you to be able to see local parking lots, or even parking garages, where it's much cheaper going through them than going directly to, say, like the airport parking lot or parking garage, wherever you're going to. So I was able to save a significant amount of money by going through Whiz. Now I'm going to put that the website on the description on this video so that you all can check it out. It's parkwiz.com. You could download onto your phone. It's very, very easy to use. You put in your, like I said, your location, your dates, your times, and it gives you at a particular amount. It gives you a map of where around the location that you put the address in. It gives you the total amount for the time frame that you're looking to park. And with that particular parking lot, it was very, very close. I think I saved about $60 or $70 by parking at the Wally parking lot through Whiz, and I was able to prepay the parking. It included the round trip transportation. I was able to drop off my SUV. They had a shuttle there, and the shuttle took me to the airport, as you saw in the video. And then from there, I literally was able to walk to my hotel, go to my room, and then when we came back, you will see, when we came back, the shuttle picked us up at the airport. There is a particular area where once you leave from the arrivals area, once you get your luggage, there's a particular area where they will pick you up, take you to the parking lot, and you can get to your car and leave. And you'll save a significant amount of money by doing so. So definitely check out Whiz. It's parkwiz.com.
Run it up.
All right, everyone. So
check out, and we're at the Philadelphia Airport Marriott. So we're gonna check out and then walk across to the airport. So on our way to Mexico. There's a fan right there. See y'all.
Well, we are heading on to the plane. You excited?
Yeah.
Plane waiting to take off. Yeah, it's a flight $10, but yep, waiting to take off. Head to Cancun. Maya has done really good. She's eating. Mary is chilling. Yeah. I'll show you some of the. Right now we're in the main cabin extra. I'll show you some of the features. We have a lot of different settings, which is pretty cool. We have entertainment, click on entertainment. And then we have games, movies, TV, music. And then we have children. You open that up. And of course it got, movies, TV. One cool thing they have is they have a charger. Here, a regular charger, and they have USB, and they also have a spot to plug into your headphones, and also if you had like a adapter.
All right, I'm back. So get used to me jumping in and giving you some tips and giving you some reviews of some of the clips throughout the videos during our vlogs. So with American Airlines, our flight was very good. It was my 2-year-old's first flight. It was my 13-year-old's her third flight. And I went through American Airlines, and I purchased main cabin extra. And what that is with American Airlines, you have your first class, your business class at the very, beginning of the aircraft. And then behind that section, there is a main cabin extra. And then you have your economy seating. The main cabin extra gives you more space in between the seats, and you're closer to the front of the aircraft. So the reason why I purchased that is because, like I said, it's my 2-year-old's first flight. We were leaving from Philadelphia to Cancun. We were on the flight for about, I would say, close to 4 hours. And so you know how it is when you are on a flight, a pretty lengthy flight, and then you're all the way in the back or towards the back of the aircraft, and you're just sitting there and waiting, and it's the start of your vacation, and you just have to wait like another 15-20 minutes because the people in the front are taking forever to get their bags, to leave the airplane. And so I did not want to have to wait with my family, so I chose to pay. It was about, at the time when I was looking, because I was bargain shopping and constantly checking the pricing for the main cabin extra. I think it was about an extra $25 per person for my family, so about $100 extra for my family to not only have extra room for once, my 2-year-old, while we're up in the air, so she can get out her seat, have a little bit more space in between the other seat in front of her, and also with next to my wife and to my other daughter, she was able to move around a little bit more in that section than with a regular economy seat. And we were, like I said, we were closer. We were right behind the first class. So it took us maybe a couple minutes after the plane landed, got to the gate. The first class, those who purchased first class obviously was able to get off first. And then the main cabin extra was the second group of people, which was around, I would say about 15 seats in the main cabin extra on the American Airlines aircraft we were on, and then the rest was in the economy. So I would highly recommend, especially if you're going with a family, you have children, check on main cabin extra. It depends on the flight in regards to the pricing. So constantly check, see if it's worth you paying that little bit extra money. It also is helpful if you're a little bit bigger, taller person. If you want more leg room, that is a perfect location, especially if you do not want to spend the first class or business class pricing. Get the main cabin extra if you're flying on American Airlines and they have that as available. It's worth the extra pricing. And, you get priority boarding. That's also included. And then as far as depending on your flight, you may get some extra type or different type of snacks in that particular area as well in comparison to the economy. So check out main cabin extra if you ever fly on American Airlines. And like I said, this is starting to be where hopefully in the next couple of months or toward the end of the year, you may not have to wear face masks on the airplane. But my 2-year-old daughter did very well. She slept for most of the flight. She did get a little antsy toward the end, but my wife was right there, so she was able to kind of handle her and play with her. And so we were able to purchase, we had a tablet for her. We were able to purchase some coloring pages and some markers she had. She had some of her toys that she usually plays with. So if you are traveling with a toddler and you have a toddler that's antsy and that's active like my 2-year-old, definitely bring extra things for them to play with or to occupy their time. One great thing with American Airlines is that they do have on the headrest, the back of the headrest, they do have monitors where you can play games, you can watch movies, you can watch TV shows. So they do have a section, which if you saw my video, I was going through the different features that was included on the TVs in the back of the headrest. There were different sections where you could play, like I said, games, movies. There was different TV shows. So they had a section for children. So she was able to watch some of her favorite shows on the flight going to Cancun and also coming back as well. So once again, make sure you bring plenty of stuff for your child. We have plenty of snacks. Whatever she wanted, she was able to get so that, the less amount of activity that she was going to do on the plane, the less maybe complaining or whining or whatever the case may be. We gave her everything that she needed so that we can make it through the flight without a whole bunch of having to deal with her activeness. So make sure you check out Main Cabin Extra on American Airlines, and make sure if you're flying with a toddler that you bring extra things for your toddler if you're flying with them. And that's it.
Hey yo, Chris, run it up.
TRS, the duck only, burn Palladium, from the Dow tennis, and chic cameras. It's ready to get in. Suburban just left, and this is our luggage is over there, and here is the entrance. Process a tile. Gracias. Nice cool tile. No drinks yet. No drinks, but I'll definitely take this towel. But beautiful. Alright, so they're coming around the golf cart. My luggage is right there. And it's gonna take our luggage. Well, we're about to go to our room, and Alberto has been excellent. And then we have Francisco, who is our golf cart driver. Patterson.
Yeah. So I can relax a little bit, you know. Alright, so we're leaving. So because we have the family selection, there's a different check-in area. And there it is. Maya. Oh yeah. We have a 13-year-old. Awesome. Insert. It's here as Coral. Now, if you're in the family selection area, and if you're an adult, you can go into the TRS Coral. The property is beautiful. Palm trees. It's a paradise. Full service to river.
If you want to go to something place, I'll go work if you are
Oh, okay. I'm going to board next. There's the pool. That's the main pool. That's the main pool. Can't really see it here. Okay. So pool is open 8 to 8. Bar service 9 to 5.
Where
Is that outside? Yeah, that's why there's a bunch of people not see bring bug spray. Look at this. Nothing but bushes and trees and grass. Let's make sure. You said that's a church? For weddings? Okay. Oh wow.
There is the sport bar, there is the coffee shop, the sport bar is open at the 3 morning. The coffee shop open is on the 8 in the morning to 11 p.m. All
Okay.
restaurant for dinner is that flat. Okay.
Okay.
You have reservation for dinner tonight, no?
No, we haven't made any reservations
Okay,
yet.
you go now to the front desk and the family selection. They take care of your reservation.
Okay.
Continue.
Let's see what we're gonna eat at for dinner.
Mexican food, I recommend it. Atleta restaurant.
You said Mexican?
Yeah, very nice.
You wanna try that?
Mexican food.
Is it open tonight?
Yes, nice.
Okay.
Italian food and Japanese food.
We're gonna try Mexican tonight. Look at the grounds. Look how huge the property is. Oh, don't run him over. Iguana. Here we go. Whoa. Wow. That's cool. Iguana.
Another pool and jacuzzi.
Okay. So, pool. You gonna get us? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Wow, that's nice food.
Another one? I missed it.
I heard it too. I did too. I heard it like over there.
Alright. Poseidon.
Poseidon restaurant is another restaurant for lunch. The restaurant for lunch is opening 11 in the morning to 5 p.m. is the lunch here.
Okay.
Follow my family and show you where is the front desk to
Alright, this is the family selection. Check-in area. Wow. They have chairs, tables. Here's the beach. This is really, really nice. And about to check in.
Japanese hibachi style restaurants, and our got a golf cart right by our building, and we are on our way for our 7 o'clock reservation. And we're chilling with the room looks nice. So
Oh, look at that. I put it on the charger left one.
but yep, we're driving, we're headed to this beautiful property. Where? Oh, this is the main pool area.
I gave you the scrunchie, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
They do?
I'm gonna pick it on.
Yeah. Take the boat back. It's a travel club. Volcano.
Wow. Viva Mexico! Oh, it's a kid show. Whoa, what is this? We're sitting here eating Japanese food. They got tacos? Alright, so I got a little excited. But they have a show going on, Fiesta Piñata. And yeah, looks like they have tacos. All right, so after you come out, there's some Torah. You have see where you can get coffee, desserts, pastries, and they have a huge sitting area. For a family. Over here is where Chic Cabaret would be. Let's see. But it's currently closed due to COVID. I'm not sure when they'll be opening that, but that's like a 4-hour dinner show. And they have bikes in here. It's a little more running. All right, so we're on the boat. We just dropped off some people, and this is, I guess, they do karaoke. Live aqua bar around the water. Yeah. It's a convention center. I mean, look at this. We want a resort and a boat on water. Going from one end of the resort to the next end. You said what? Yeah. This is
No, you can't stand up.
Bypassing some rooms. Yeah. Is that the chicken area? I guess that's a chicken area. I'm not sure what this this might be part of the TS Coral, so this might be a restaurant. I'll have to check that out and see what restaurant it is. people. I'm about to slide up. So there are several stops. I think we will be the last stop. Alright, so we're just continuing our journey down the riverbank. This is some of the rooms with their lounge. Right. And here's some other rooms, just regular rooms. This might be our stop right here. Yep. Come on, Maya, run! Run! Merritt won the race.
All right, guys. It's the end of day 1 and day 2 on Lights Camera Patterson's family vacay to Cancun. And what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? The Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres was the first day, it was amazing. As you see from the photos and videos, the property is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I cannot wait for you all to see the other days while we're there. We checked in. When we first got to the resort, as you saw, they gave us wet towels to be able to wipe our faces with or our brows with, because it was a hot day. And then they took us on a golf cart to a separate check-in area because I booked a family selection room. And if you're ever looking to go to the Grand Palladium and you have a family, I will highly recommend getting a family selection room. They have several different room types with the family selection. So we were able to get the loft suite. Now I'm going to post a separate video of the room tour on this page. And also, please follow, please subscribe, not only to this page right here, Lights Camera Patterson's, but also please subscribe to my personal page, which is Mike the Travel Lover. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook. All I have to do is type in Mike the Travel Lover. I'm on all 3 big social media platforms. Please follow me because I will have room tours of the Grand Palladium, as well as another resort that we stayed at also during this trip. But the Grand Palladium, it was wonderful. The check-in, I showed you some videos of the check-in area as a separate check-in area. The workers there were wonderful, very helpful. They went above and beyond. They asked for how old my youngest daughter was. I told them, she was 2 years old. They had a big float for her to be able to use in the pool. She had a book bag full of like it had diaper rash, different creams, lotion, toothpaste, toothbrush. It was a little, just a few things that is very helpful for parents. If we forgot something, they had it in the book bag along with the float, with the float for the pool. So that was very, very nice. And the check-in process was very, very easy as far as checking in. We had to sign some papers, and they gave us the wristbands. So you'll see more. You'll see more in the videos for the days coming up. But the property is beautiful, beautiful. One of the most beautiful properties I've ever been part of or I've ever been to, and it's massive. It's massive. And on this first day, we went to the Japanese or the hibachi with this some Torah, and the food was great. The ambiance was nice. The chef was the chef was great. He of course did the normal things whenever you go to a hibachi grill with the utensils and tossing shrimp into people's mouths around the table. And so that was a great atmosphere. My family had a great time. And you will see as well in one of the videos is that there's different modes of transportation. I'm going to say that because the resort is so big. Different modes of transportation to get around this resort. And there's several. Obviously, you can walk around. You can walk around if you wanted to. But we were at the very, very front by the beach because we have a family selection. And everything else, mostly when it comes to your dining venues, is towards the very front of the resort. So if you want to walk, it will be probably about a 20, 25-minute walk. That's how massive the resort is. Or you could take a golf cart. They have different waiting stations or different waiting areas along the resort where those who are driving the golf carts, they'll come pick you up and take you to wherever you need to go. There is also a third mode of transportation, and that is the boat. There's a lagoon around the Grand Palladium area that will take you. There's several different, obviously, waiting areas as well for the boat, and it can take you from towards the beach area where we were staying at with the family selection, and it will take you to several different locations all the way towards the front of the resort where there is the pavilion area, where there's main dining, where you have the sports bar, where you have the outdoor theater. There's also there's shops in that area as well. You have the convention center. You have the main lobby area in that section as well. That's not too far from there. And so that is a really, really nice boat ride, especially in the evening when you see all the lights on in the rooms and around the resort. I'm not gonna lie, it's very romantic. I can say that. It's very, very romantic, especially if it's you and your significant other going. And it just gives you a different feel, different vibe by taking that boat, around the resort. And all I can say is that the service was top notch. Everyone was so nice. Everyone was very helpful. And the first day was great. The first day was very, very good. Another thing, we use Nexus Tours for our transportation. We used it for all of our transportation throughout this whole trip. And if you ever want to check them out, check out nexustours.com. Or if you have a travel agent, they will be able to connect you with Nexus. They were very, very good as far as picking us up, basically kind of on time. At the airport, there was a little delay, but it was a lot of traffic around the airport. But from the other transportation points where we got picked up at our resort and for the rest of the vacation, the Nexus Tours, the shuttle, the drivers, and all that, they were very, very good. So make sure you check them out. And thank you for watching the very first day of our Lights Camera Patterson's Cancun vlog. And I hope you enjoy day 3.